Hello, this is Dr. Oz, and in this video, I would like to show you how to create exponential smoothing. What I'm gonna do is copy the latest Excel sheet that I created, moving average to, Control Shift, drag it to right, and I will call this one as exponential smoothing. And what I will do is just eliminate my forecast numbers here. And now, in the first step in exponential smoothing is that first data, obviously you cannot make any forecast if you don't have any data. So I wait 1 quarter or 1 data point and assume that my forecast will be the first quarter's real sales data. And then I can apply my formula using my alpha factor. So what's the alpha factor? Basically, you are choosing a smoothing constant. So I will just put the alpha factor right here. And this alpha should be between 0 and 1. Let's say I pick the alpha factor of 0.5, which is 50% current and 50% previous period. So what I'm gonna do is here, I will look at my most recent historical sales, real sales data, times I will multiply with my alpha factor, plus other 50% of my forecast, which is 1 minus alpha, will come from my previous forecast times previous forecast. When you do this, my forecast is around 1900. So what does this do? This is whenever I underestimate the reality, this will calculate the error term and pull the data back to the this. If I overestimate, it will pull the data forecast down. If I underestimate last period, it will increase my data or forecast up. So which means that I'm smoothing my forecast. So if I just drag this one down all the way till here, I need to lock my obviously alpha. Let's go back to my quarter 3 values. I need to lock my red cell F4. Click on the red cell F4 and drag it down again. So you will see that now my forecasts are much better. So now if I look at my results, you can see that my error is 8.29%. So far, the best forecasting was moving average, which is 877 per forecast error. And now I'm even better. So it looks like exponential smoothing, 8.29 is even much better. What I'm gonna do is, I would like to do some tricks here. So what I want to do is maybe just I carry this alpha factor right here so I can see it all the time. I just drag it here. So what I'm gonna do is I will play with the alpha factor and see whether I can improve my accuracy of 8.29. So I will put here, let's try 0.9. Okay, it got worse. So let's try this value increase, 0.8. All right, it's not too bad, but I think 0.5 was better. 0.7. All right, so now 8.29. It's pretty good. 0.6. Looks like 0.28. It's even better. 0.5. We tried this again. 0.29. So it looks like 0.6 is the best. If I try 0.4, it gets worse. And if I try 0.3, it gets worse. So it looks like the best value I can use here is really somewhere around 0.6, 60% current and 40% historical data. That will give me the best solution. So again, if I make my forecast based on this alpha factor of 0.6, my forecast will be for the future will be, if you just drag it down, is right here. So these are my future factors, but again, since I don't know the data here on, so I cannot really make these forecasts. So I could make one period forecast, and you can see that is going to be 6.396 for my forecast. And then again, if you want to assume that the it will be constant afterwards, you can just say, hey, they are going to be constant like this. I think I did not do the same thing for moving average too, which was the best approach so far. And quickly, I want to do that as well. Moving average 2, I could just drag it down. And same situation here where you don't have any data anymore. You could assume that this is same as this is same as before the quarter one forecast. So now what do I see? So if I use moving average, it would tell me 2, moving average 2, it would tell me the forecast will be quarterly 6,306. Exponential smoothing is saying that it's 6,396. It's pretty close, as you see. And exponential smoothing is better. And if you look at number of times that I had more than 2 standard deviation error is 4 times, which is pretty good out of 115. So I would say exponential smoothing is a really great forecasting tool here. That's it for this video. Until next video, enjoy business analytics.